Dear students, this class we are going to discuss sequence and series. Sequence and series. First, see what is the sequence. What is the sequence? This topic we are going to discuss sequence and series. Sequence and series. With respect to this is not an IP topic. This is not IP topic. This is with respect to JE mains. This is very important topic. Definitely there must be one question is given. Definitely there must be one question, one or two questions. At least one is given. So in this case, because we have to learn what is sequence and series. Hope you understood. Now see what is sequence. First see basic definition of sequence. Sequence basic definition. What is sequence? A sequence is a set of real numbers. A set of numbers is arranged in definite order. A set of numbers. What is sequence? I am writing the definition. A set of numbers arranged in order. Arranged in order. A set of numbers arranged in definite order. Arranged in definite order. Arranged in definite order according to some definite rule. Some definite rule is called sequence. Is called sequence. Example, see here. Example, see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, dash. So here, what is the general rule here? General rule means this is 2. So example 1, think like this. What is the general rule here? This could be written as 2 into 1, 4, 2 into 2, 6, 2 into 3, 8, 2 into 4. In general, we can write 2 into n, where n belongs to n. So next, if you take 5, next 10, next 12, like that it would come. So, as I said, a set of numbers arranged in definite order according to some definite rule. This is the definite rule here. This rule, it follows, this sequence follows this rule, 2n. So here, in sequence, terms are, each one is called terms. This is first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So, in sequence, usually in sequence, terms are denoted by, usually in sequences, terms are denoted by A1, A2, A3, dash, AN or dash, that is go like this. Here AN is called nth term of the sequence. Here what is AN? AN is nothing but nth term of the sequence. Nth term of the sequence. Some books might be referred AN is nothing but AI also. AI. Here AN here, some books they referred as AI, no problem. But the meaning itself is remaining same. Okay. Now I will give one example. See here. Example. Write the sequence by following the rule. Example 1. Write the sequence of the following of the following rule. First rule I am giving. An is equal 2 power n by n, where n belongs to n. Usually n belongs to n and usually n belongs to n. Even if it is given or not given, does not matter. N belongs to n. So now see, they are asking write the sequence by using this rule. By using this rule. So if you take n is equal to 1, what you will get? A1 you are getting 2 power 1 by 1, that is 2. If you take n is equal to 2, A2 you are getting 2 square by 2, 4 by 2. Okay. Next n is equal to 3, you are getting, it is nothing but A3. So 2 power 3 by 3, 8 by 3. Therefore the sequence is, write A1, A2, A3. See, this is here. See, this is the sequence. So the sequence is 2 comma 4 by 2 comma 8 by 3 comma next 16 by 4 comma dash dash dash. So this is the sequence. So remember, once again I am reminding you, a set of numbers arranged in definite order according to some definite rule is called sequence. So like this. Usually in sequences terms are denoted by A1, A2, A3, AN, like that. AN is nth term of the sequence. What is the use of this nth term? If you know the nth term, okay, if you know the nth term, we can find any specific term in the given sequence. Any specific term in the given sequence. Okay. Next, I am moving to what is series. After that, we will see what is finite series, what is infinite series. Then we will see progressions. In the progression today, we will see till only arithmetic progression. Okay. Please copy this. I will give just 1 minute time. Please copy. Please copy, guys. Second one, you can try it. I will give second problem here. Same, write the sequence of the following rule. So, rule is here, an is equal 3 plus minus 1 whole power n by n. N belongs to n. Now this one you should write. Just replace. N is equal to 1, you will get a1. N is equal to, you will get a2. This is, just you have to do it. As I done like this here. So how I did here? Same way you have to complete this one. Put n is equal to 1, you will get a1. I will write here. Put n is equal to 1. A1 is equal. N1 means odd number, minus 1 by 1. 3 minus 1 by 2. 2 it is. Next, n is equal to 2. It is a2. Square, even number. So I am writing directly 3 plus 1 by 2. 4 by 2, 2. Here space is not sufficient. N is equal to 3. Here I will get a3. So 3 minus 1 by 3. So 2 by 3. N4. After that I will write the series. So 3 plus 1 by 4. 4 by 4, 1. Therefore the sequence is A1, A2, A3. 2 comma 2 comma 2 by 3 comma 1 comma dash dash dash. So till then you should copy. So this is the sequence. If you know nth term, you can form the sequence. If the sequence is given, find the 13th term, 20th term, 100th term, like that. If they ask like that, first confirm what is nth term of this sequence. Nth term we should confirm first. Nth term. This nth term we should confirm first always. N is nth term of the sequence. First we have to identify how this series is going on, how this sequence is going on, how this sequence is, what rule it follows. By doing so many problems, then only we will come to know how to find the nth term or general rule of the sequence. Nth term or general rule of the sequence. By practice only you will come to know. Okay, please copy. Next, I will come to series. What is series? In that, what is finite series? What is infinite series? Then progressions. In the progressions, arithmetic progression. In that arithmetic progression till nth term, we will see this class. Till how much time permits it is. I am rubbing this. Okay. Now say series. Now series. The sum of the terms in the sequence. The sum of the terms in the sequence. Sum of the terms in the sequence is called series. Is called series. Let a1 comma a2 comma a3 dash 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 are the terms in the sequence. Let think these are the terms in the sequence. Then the expression. What is expression? a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dash dash dash. This expression is called series. Is called series. So in this series there are two types: infinite series and finite series. Infinite series and finite series. Before that, sum of the terms of the sequence, I said here, sum of the terms of the sequence. I will give note after completion of this infinite series and finite series. Okay. Now see here. Next, what is infinite? What is finite series first? Finite series. What is the finite series here? Then infinite series we will see. Finite series and infinite series. A series is called finite series. Finite is the meaning itself we would come to know. Finite means in that series how many terms that can be counted. Infinite series means The series which contains infinitely many number of terms. The series which contains infinitely many number of terms, that is called infinite series. Now finite series. A series is said to be finite. A series is called finite series. If it has finite number of terms. Example, see here, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dash dash plus n. That means n terms only I am adding. I am not writing here dash dash dash. This is here only how many? It is nothing but sum of first n terms. It is nothing but sum of first n terms. Suppose if you want to add 10 terms, n is equal to 10, then 1 plus 2 plus first 10, that is finite series. That is finite series. Otherwise, if the series is called infinite series, if it has infinite number of terms, finite number of terms and infinite number of terms. Example 1, example 2 you can write 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 terms you are adding. Next, infinite series. A series is called or said to be infinite series. A series is called infinite series if it has infinitely many number of terms or infinite number of terms. Infinite number of terms, that is called infinite series. That is called infinite series. Example, అంటే దీన్ని మనం just we are writing only for example. Example means just see here 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus dash 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 dash. Dash dash means this is unlimited. That is called infinite series. That is called infinite series. Next, see, we are coming to the progressions. What is progression? Progression also a series. Progression also a sequence, you can say. Progressions also a sequence. But here some particular rule, some specific pattern is following. A progression is following a specific pattern. Here see, definite in the sequence, a definite order according to some definite rule. But here, that means the sequence, question to question, the sequence is changing. Question to question, the sequence, the general rule is changing. But here, in progression, suppose if it is arithmetic progression, it follows always same rule. Same rule. That is called specific pattern. That's why, how did we derive the progressions? A sequences following specific patterns are called progressions. What is progression? What is progression? Sequences following the specific pattern. Sequences following specific patterns are called progressions. Sequences following specific pattern. Specific patterns. Sequences following specific patterns. Specific patterns are called progressions. Specific patterns are called progressions. progressions. So like that. That means progression also a sequence, but every sequence is need not be a progression. Please note this point. Progressions are also sequences, but sequences need not be a progressions. In progression, what would happen? Sequences following the specific pattern. If you write the, that is very good. Sequences following the specific patterns are called progressions. What are these specific patterns? We will see further. We will come to know when you go into the different progressions. These progressions are different types. First one, arithmetic progression. Second one, types of progressions. So number one. So types of progressions. Number one. I will discuss number one. See here. Arithmetic progression. In general, we can write it as AP. Next, geometric progression. Usually it is represented by GP. Next, third one, harmonic progression. This is HP. And last one, arithmetic geometric progression, AGP. Progression, AGP. So, you understood that one definition of progression and types of progressions. Types of progression, one arithmetic progression, geometric progression, harmonic progression, arithmetic geometric progression, AGP. So, till here you have to copy. Once again I am repeating, series. So, some of the terms in the sequence is called series. Like suppose A1, A2, A3 sequence, terms in the sequence, then there is sum. This is an expression, this is called a series. Series two types, finite series, infinite series. The name itself we can understood that finite means the series has a finite number of terms, a series has infinite number of terms. Based on this we will decide what type of series it is. Now progression, a sequences following the specific patterns. This word is very important. Specific patterns are called progressions. That means every progression is need not be a sequence. A progression is a sequence, but every sequence is need not be a progression. Statement is true. What is statement? Every progression is a sequence. That is statement. But converse of the statement need not be true. Remember, converse of the statement need not be true. Okay? Till here you should copy. I will give 2 minutes time. Because you have to listen first, then you can copy. Because this is new to you. This topic is new to you. So that's why first everyone, I am requesting you, everyone please listen carefully first. Listen carefully first. Then I will give time. Based on the content, I will give time 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, like that. Hope this can be written in 2 to 3 minutes, I think so. So I will give 2 minutes time. Please copy, guys. Okay, everyone is completed, I think so. Now we will see this arithmetic progression. In this arithmetic progression, this class we will see what is arithmetic progression, what is its nth term, how to define the nth term of arithmetic progression, and we will solve some problems based on that. We will solve some problems based on that. Okay. I am going to rub here. Till here I will rub. So in this class we will see arithmetic progression. Usually denoted by AP. Okay. Usually denoted by AP. A sequence is called, I said that progression is also a sequence, remember. But every sequence is need not be a progression, remember. Okay. Hope you have to notice this slight difference between sequence and progression. Okay. A sequence is arithmetic progression. A sequence is called an arithmetic progression if the difference between any two consecutive terms. Definition I am writing. A sequence is called an arithmetic progression. A sequence is called an arithmetic progression A sequence is called an arithmetic progression if the difference between any two consecutive terms if the difference between any two consecutive terms is the same, that is the same in the sense equal, same in the sense equal, then only that sequence is called arithmetic progression. The sequence is called arithmetic progression. Okay. So in this arithmetic, how it is formed? See, The difference is same you are telling here. The difference is same you are telling here. Okay. Now see. Suppose A is the first term. Let A is the first term. D is any real number. A is the first term. D is constant or fixed. Constant. By adding D, keep on adding D. A is the first term, D is the constant or a fixed number. Then AP is formed. Then AP is A comma A plus D comma A plus. By keep on adding this D, A plus D. Again you are adding D, A plus, I am adding C. Adding D. Again, this is what A plus 2D na? Adding D again. That this is AP. Ante A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, dash. Like this AP series is forming. Based on this also we will define the arithmetic progression like this. Arithmetic progression is like this. Arithmetic progression is a sequence by sequence is a by increasing or decreasing a fixed number. Here we are increasing a fixed number here. Like that we will define. Arithmetic progression is a sequence by adding, even if we say A minus D, A minus 2D, like that also. See, here I adding, keep on adding D. If I do keep on subtract minus D, keep on subtract minus D, that is also okay. See here, or I can write here, another series I can write. A minus D, A minus 2D, A minus 3D, dash. This also in AP. See here. Here, by adding D, keep on adding D, I got AP. Keep on subtracting D, I got AP. The general rule is, I said that specific pattern. What is specific? Difference of two consecutive terms is same. See here. The difference between, this is very important. Any two consecutive terms. Take in this, what is the difference of these two? A plus D minus A, D. What is the difference of these two? A plus 2D minus A plus D. A cancel 2D with D. Let us here, difference is D. Here see, A minus D minus A minus D. A minus 2D minus or minus D. So here D is the, here is the minus D. So the fixed number is there. That is. So based on this also we will say, arithmetic progression is a sequence. Arithmetic progression is a sequence by adding, by increasing or decreasing a fixed number. Another definition, we can say like this. Arithmetic progression. We have to know all these things. Use a sequence. How the sequence is going to form? Arithmetic progression is a sequence by increasing or decreasing. Increase or decrease by sequence, decrease with a fixed number. Like this also we will define arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a sequence. How to get? Sequence by increase or decrease with a fixed number. Here fixed number I increased, here fixed number I subtracted, keep on. So this is another definition of the arithmetic progression. So here each terms are denoted here, T1, T2, usually the terms are denoted like that here. Terms are denoted in AP. Terms are denoted in AP. The terms of AP are denoted, usually are denoted by T1, T2, T3, dash dash dash, Tn, like that. Dash dash Tn. What is this T1? T1 is the first term. T1 means first term of the series. T2, second term of the series. Some books might be referred capital T is no problem, but meaning itself remains second term. And so on. Tn is what, tell me? Nth term. Tn representing nth term. So this is general series of AP. If A is the first term, here D is called common difference. Here D is called, therefore AP is A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D dash 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 n terms. So this is called first term. Always in AP, first term is denoted A. So this is called first term. So first term is T1, always A, remember. But D is called common difference. D is called, why it is common difference? The difference between any two consecutives remains same. The difference between any two consecutive, see here, I highlighted here, the difference between any two consecutive terms is the same or equal. That's why D is called common difference of AP. Common difference of AP. How to find this D? Suppose AP series is given, first term always remember A. Don't forget about. This is AP series. AP means you should remember the series, the form of the series. Now see here, how to find common difference? So to find common difference, except first term, take any term, the term minus immediately its preceding term. The term minus immediately except first term. Suppose if I take T2, T2 minus T1. If I take T3, T3 minus C. If I take this minus this. If I take this minus this. If I take first term, how do you subtract this from which term? No, that's why except first term. You should remember this condition. So if you write like this, if you take any term, if you take nth term, n minus 1. So this is the common difference formula. How to find common difference? T2 minus T1, T3 minus, take any term, that term minus immediately its preceding term. T3 immediately 2, T2 T1. So if you take T10 minus T9. In general, Tn minus 1. So this is arithmetic progression, the history. After that we will see. So till here you should copy. I will give 2 more minutes. Then I will explain how to find this nth term. How to find this nth term of the series. What is its formula? So based on that we will solve 2-3 problems for this class. Then I would stop for this day. Carry on, you can copy now. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, so you can post your doubts through WhatsApp. Our number is available in WhatsApp. Okay, we will monitor. Guys, we wish you want to learn more from us. That is our wish. I will give 2 more minutes time. Please copy. Here note I am writing some questions they would ask. Find pth term, nth term, their wish. What is Tm? Tm means nth term of AP. Suppose they will ask TP. TP ante pth term. Like that you should understand. Generalize. Tn means general. In place of n, m is there. In place of n, p is there. P term, that's it. Some books they will ask like that questions. Mth term, pth term, nth term, kth term. Okay, now I will discuss nth term. How to find nth term of AP? Let A is the first term. D is the common difference. Then what is AP? Write AP first. A comma, A plus D comma, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, dash dash dash, n terms. N terms. So here, first A is what? First term. Here A is what? Tell me. Here T1. T1 means first term. T1 is A. Shall I write A? It is nothing but A plus 1 minus 1 into D. Yeah. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 into D, A. Still it is A. What is second term here? A plus D. Shall I write A plus D like this? 2 minus 1 into D. Here 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1. 2 minus 1, 1, 1 into D, D. Same. Meaning does not change. But it first, second, third term. A plus 2D. Shall I write this 2 as 3 minus 1 into D? If it is so, now you notice that what would be the nth term? If 2 is there, 2 comes here. 1 is there, 1 comes here. 3 is there, 3 comes here. What it is if n is there? A plus, in place of 3 what you will get? N minus 1 you are getting. So this is called, see this is the relation, see 3. If it is 2, 2. If it is n, n. The rest of things does not change. This is called what? Nth term of AP or general term. Nth term of AP or general term of AP. General term of AP. Okay. Therefore, what is the formula? Writing Tn is equal A plus n minus 1 into D. This nth term is nothing but last term of AP also we can say. Note, you can take note here. Nth term of AP also called as. Suppose I want 10 terms, then 10th term is the last term. Suppose I want 25 terms, then 25th term is the last term to me. That's why nth term of AP is also known as last term of series. Last term of the AP. అంటే అదే AP గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాం మనం. Same AP we are discussing. Example, if AP has 10 terms, then 10th term is the last term, that's it. 11th term ఉండదు, 10th term is the last term. Okay. So like that. So that's why this also last term is L, indicating L. So therefore I can write L is equal A plus N minus 1 into D. In objective, if you see wherever L in AP series, L is nothing but last term, that is the formula this one. A plus N minus 1 into D. This place we can replace with, in this place we can replace EL also. That's why I am reminding in the beginning itself, remember. In the beginning itself I am reminding. What is use of the general term? By using general term you can find any term. This is note 1. Note 2 you can take. By using nth term or general term, we can find any specific term of AP. By using nth term of AP, we can find specific term, any specific term of the AP we can find. That is the use of that general term. Okay, that is the use of that general term. So copy here. 2 more minutes I will give. What I am telling, what is my intention? While learning the new topic, first you have to put your keen observation on this topic. So how this topic is going on? Okay, what types of programs there? What is sequence basically? What is series? What is progression? How it is going on? How to find this nth term? What is the last term? So you copy each and everything and practice accordingly every day. So eventually at completion of this topic you would become perfect yourself. Everyone knows practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. If who practices, they can become perfect. That's it. Now you will see just very 2-3 problems because time is going to up. 2-3 problems. So almost it is 1 hour. Okay, I will do one thing. Till copy here today. Tomorrow I will discuss in next class, not tomorrow. In next class I will discuss what are the properties of AP. AP has some properties, some important properties. By using those properties also, we will answer the question without calculating in objective IIT mains. Okay. So I will give those properties in next class. Then I will do some problems regarding this nth term. Okay. Copy here. I will give 2 more minutes time. I am going to stop in 2 minutes because it is almost 1 hour. If I do more problems, it will take another 30 minutes, another 20 minutes at least. So not good. No problem. Next class we will discuss more problems very clearly. We have time. No problem. Okay. Copy. I will give two more minutes time. What is L indicating here? L is last term, remember. L is indicating the pointing the last term. Some people might have thought, wow, what is this L? they might have confused. People are crazy, na? That's why. Each and everything must be written on the board. My class, if you follow from the beginning very clearly, because I'll give example and how would we get those things, and in exercise also I will do each and every problem. So if you follow perfectly, you will become perfect. I am sure. Remember one thing from my side. Before doing the problems, first you need to understand the concept. Once you perfect in the concepts, doing the problems is nothing. That is my view. If you are not perfect in the concepts, you may do some or two, three problems only. You can't do all the problems. Every problem you are getting problem. Every problem while solving, you will get a problem. So to avoid that one, what we need to do first, be perfect in the concepts. First, be perfect in the concepts. That is very important. Once you perfect in the concepts, then practice. Concept of perfect ఉంటేనే సరిపోదు. Practice is very important. అంటే these two are very important. Perfect in the concepts and practice accordingly. When you follow these two things properly, at the end of each chapter, you would become perfect. I am sure. Okay. You have to develop logical thinking, how the series is going on, how analytical things, logical things, that is mathematics. Maths you can't go blindly. Not only maths, everything, but maths it is more particular. Logic is very important. If you understand the logic, you see every problem is very easy. If you don't understand the logic, if you find that every problem is most difficult, oh shit, like that you would feel. Okay guys, thank you very much. Next class I will see. Thank you.